Bitter February night in 1809, the cries of a newborn baby rose and echoed through the cold. The child's cry cut through the wind that battered the log cabin, its thin walls and rattling windows barely holding against the storm. No doubt startled, a coyote howled on the plain, setting off a chorus of wails, yelps, and barks from deep in the Kentucky countryside. It was an ominous sign for those of a superstitious persuasion, especially in times as hard as these. Shush, little one, whispered the exhausted mother, red cheeked, her damp hair plastered to her face as she cradled the newborn babe close to her breast. Praise be to the Lord that you were delivered safely. But you don't want to offend the Almighty with all this fuss and nonsense. Be calm, child. One day, you'll grow big and strong. On the other side of the dimly lit room, the boy's father, Thomas Lincoln, stoked the dying embers of a fire that he had not further fueled to keep alight for much longer, even though his wife and newborn son's need for warmth in the depths of winter was great. "I'll fetch you an extra blanket, Nancy, my love," he said in weak, weary tones, with the voice of a man who has endured many hardships in life. In recent years, he had seen much of his beloved farmland swallowed up in legal disputes and knew that his newborn child's start in life was not going to be an easy one. "Why?" asked Nancy, looking up from the baby. "'Cause I don't want you and the boy to freeze when the fire goes out," he said with love in his voice. With all the protective instincts of a new mother, Nancy hugged young Abraham tighter to her chest. Like her husband, she knew of the challenges facing people in this raw, unforgiving land. By the same token, it was a country of endless possibilities, even for those of the humblest of beginnings.